Hi friends, we are back again. As we said in the last class, there are two important information technology centers in the world. One in California, is called Silicon Valley, and another one is in Bangalore. Let us see about Bangalore. What are the specialities of Bangalore, or how they have set up this IT center there, and so on. You take your textbook, page number 61. So let's see first about Bangalore. About Bangalore, a little information is given there. Let us see what it is. So Bangalore has some important public sector industries and research institutions. So Bangalore has not only this information technology industry setup, there are also other industries like there are public sector industries. I hope you remember what is public sector. We explained in the previous lesson. So public sector means the sector that is owned by the government. The owner is government, then it is called public sector industry. If it is owned by some private people, then it is a private sector. And if it is owned both together, government is also owner and the private people are also owner, so they run the industry together or the factory together, then it is a joint sector industry. So three sectors of industry. Then there is also another industry, another sector is called cooperative sector. So here we shall study only about the public sector. That means it is a government company set up there, and also research institutions are there. Research means to make research and to make study. So people who want to do research, people who want to do studies, so such kind of institutions are also there. Then we can see a lot of forms are there, and the short forms are there. We can see a lot of organizations like BEL, BEL, then HEL, VHEL, and HALR, NALR, then DRDO, ISRO, ISRO, ITI, IISC, NCBS, and UAS. All these are short forms of different enterprises that are there. So you can check in your net and find out what are the full forms of all these things and write down in your notebook. Okay, so that is a homework for you. Find out the full forms of all these and write down in your notebook. So search in Google net and you will be able to find it out. Okay. Now, where this Bangaluru is located? Bangaluru is located on the Deccan Plateau, from where it gets the name Silicon Plateau. So, Bangaluru is in which state? It is in Karnataka state, and it is in Deccan Plateau, that is in the South India. And because of this Deccan Plateau, this place is known as Silicon Plateau. We know Silicon Valley in USA, and since Bangalore also is a IT hub, we call it Silicon Plateau because it is falling in Deccan Plateau. The city is known for its mild climate. So the climate of Bangalore is very mild, not too hot and not too cold. Then it is not only just during one season, but throughout the year the climate is mild. So that is one reason why Bangalore has become the IT hub, because of its climate. Then secondly, Silicon Valley is a part of Santa Clara Valley located next to the Rocky Mountains of North America. So now we go to Silicon Valley in America. Where is it situated? It is situated in the Santa Clara Valley. That's a valley called Santa Clara Valley. It is situated next to the Rocky Mountains of North America. So the Silicon Valley is in the northern part of America near to the mountains. Then the area has a temperate climate with the temperatures rarely dropping below 0 degrees centigrade. So this Silicon Valley in North America, they also have got a very temperate climate. Temperate means moderate, not too high, not too low. And this temperature never goes below 0 degree. If it is below 0 degree, then all the water, everything will turn to ice and it will be very cold. So this temperature never goes below 0. So it remains somewhat good, adjustable. And the locational advantages. What are the advantages of this location of this Silicon Plateau? We come back to Bangalore again. The locational advantage. What is advantage of choosing this Bangalore for starting this IT industry? That is the Bangaluru and the Silicon Valley, California are discussed on the next page. So we shall see what is the advantage. Why people chose Bangalore to become an IT technology center, or why California is chosen to become an IT center. Let us see in the little later. And you may notice the similarities between the two cities. So there is a lot of similarities are there between these two cities. And there are other emerging information technology hubs in metropolitan centers of India such as Mumbai. So Bangalore was the first one to start this information technology hub. And now other centers in India like Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad and Chennai, they are also starting information technology centers. So the most important one is Bangalore, but imitating Bangalore, they are also starting in other important cities in India. Which are the important cities in India apart from Bangalore? Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Hyderabad. These are also now it has become information centers. Then other cities such as Gurgaon, Pune, Trivandrum, Kochi, Chandigarh are also important centers of the IT industry. So again now it has spread to other small cities like Gurgaon, that is in Haryana, then Pune, that is in Maharashtra, then Trivandrum, Kochi, that is in Kerala, then Chandigarh, that is in Punjab. Then they are also becoming important centers with regard to information and technology. However, Bangalore has always had a unique advantage as a city with the highest availability of middle and top management talent. So, though this information technology center has been starting in different cities all around India, we can say Bangalore is best among all the other cities because in Bangalore there is the highest availability of middle and top management talent. So a lot of talented people are there, qualified people are there in Bangalore. Other places people are not so much talented, so their performance will be limited. But people who are in Bangalore, they are very well educated, very well learned and very well talented, and therefore they are able to work faster, they are able to do better than the others. So that is what makes Bangalore better than all the other cities in India. Though all other cities are also going to start this information technology, but they are all not able to come up to the level of Bangalore. What makes Bangalore different? Because of the people who are working there, people who are living there in Bangalore, they are very well talented and they are very well informed. They have got a lot of information, lot of ideas, lot of knowledge. Otherwise, these people, if you take a new people, they have to go and learn and then it will take a long time. But in Bangalore, people are already learned, already expert, and therefore they can straight away start working in the information center, and they will be able to get a lot of research. So there is no waste of time, there is no time again for training and so on, because people are already trained. That is the advantage in Bangalore. So later, people in other parts of the country also may get trained, and they also may they also may become expert, and so they also will be able to come up like Bangalore, but it may take some more time. At present, Bangalore is the best place for starting information and technology center. Now let us see in columns it is given there, conversation like it is given there, how people are describing about and different features or different the specialities of Bangalore and Bombay. So one person says, Bangaluru has the largest number of educational institutions and IT colleges in India. So we said why the people of Bangalore are already informed, already trained well, and they have got good talents. It is because Bangalore has got the highest number of educational institutions. So there are so many educational institutions are there, schools, colleges, IT centers, all that. So there are even information technology colleges are there. So by the time they complete their college life and come out, they are already trained, they are already expert in computer and other information technology works. So that helps the people to get job immediately and start working in the factory. Then another thing is, the city was considered dust free with low rents and low cost of living. Another thing we said, the place it is chosen depending on the cost. So here Bangalore is dust free. That means the place is very clean. In our place, and so when the wind comes, we can see and soil is flying in the air. A lot of things are scattered here and there, plastics, papers, all those things are scattered here and there. So but Bangalore is not like that. It is very well clean and kept clean, and there is no even dust. Even if the wind comes, there is no dust. It is very dust free, and the place, the house rent is very low. So people who come from other states or other place of Karnataka to come and stay there and work there, they don't have their own house. They have to take a rent house and stay there. So if the rent is very high, then it will be difficult for the people to stay. They will not like to come. But here in Bangalore, the rent is very low. Therefore, people can come from other parts of the country, stay there and work in these companies. So that is another advantage. So the cost of living also is very low. That means things are easily available. Vegetables, other things are all easily available, and the price is very low. That is another reason why people have chosen Bangalore. Then the state government of Karnataka was the first to announce an IT policy in 1992. So in India, among all the other states, the Karnataka state was the first one to announce a policy. So the Karnataka government announced a policy with regard to information and technology. So the assembly has passed a law, and it has given permission to start IT technology, information technology. So it was done in 1992. So all other governments were not ready to take up that risk. They never thought about starting this industry. But Karnataka was the first one to start. Therefore, all the qualified people, all the trained people came to Karnataka. And the city has the largest and the widest availability of skilled managers with work experience. So again we said Karnataka has got, Bangalore has got very well learned people, experienced people, qualified people. So it is in Karnataka that we will find the largest available people, qualified people. All the widest available skilled people, people who are with the skill. They are able to become managers of the company, and they have a lot of work experiences there, because from the school onwards or college onwards they are studying this same topic, and by the time they complete their studies in the college they become very expert. They can already start doing their work, so they become very expert. And so in Bangalore all these trained people are available. Then close to some of the most advantaged scientific and technology centers in the world, that is about America. So these are the things that we said about Bangalore. Now we are going to say about 4 important factors about California. Why California has become an important IT center? So it is because it is very close to the most advanced scientific and technological centers of the world. So the whole world, we can say America is highly developed, and they have a lot of scientific centers are there, technological centers are there. So this California is very close to that, so they can work together. Therefore this information technology center also is set up there in California, because there are so many other advanced centers are there, advanced scientific centers are there. Then pleasant climate with an attractive and a clean environment. So just as we said Bangalore is dust free, this California also has got a very clean environment. That is another reason why California has been chosen. Then plenty of space for development. So it is not a congested city. There's plenty of place for development. If you want to make more offices, there is enough free places there for making new buildings. And there is also in the future, after a few years, we don't know how far it will develop. Therefore sufficient place, sufficient area is there in order to develop, in order to expand the business for the future. So it is not a congested city. If you go to Mumbai and so, it is very congested, so many houses, so many offices, everything is there. So if IT industry wants to expand, make more buildings, there is no more place. But the case of California, it is their place is there, and they will be able to set up more and more offices. Then located close to major roads and airports. Another reason why Bangalore is chosen is it is located very close to the major roads. So road connection is there, and also airport is there nearby. So people to come from far away and do some work there and go back, it is easy for them, because they can come by aeroplane and then they can immediately go back again by aeroplane. They don't have to travel very far distance to go to the airport and so. So road is very nearby, and airport also is very nearby. Then another thing why California has become the important place is good access to markets and skilled workforce. So there are also, just like Bangalore, a lot of trained people are there. So they can get easily access to the people, the workforce, the managers, the trained people. They are all available there, and they can easily go and get access to these people. So that way they don't have to search for workers, officers, managers, and so they are all staying there, available easily nearby. So that is another reason why California has been chosen to become an IT hub, IT center. So we see similar features are there both in Bangalore and California. Good environment, good climate, and good access to road, and availability of skilled people, skilled labor. All these are there available in both Bangalore and in California. Therefore these two places have become the big centers, most important centers of IT technology or information technology in the whole world. Now let us see a little interesting facts that is given in the slide here. You will see a lot of what is given there, little bit of information. Let's see. Why do high technology industries group together? So why this high industry or high technology industry they are grouped together? Why they are together? So first thing is they can be located near main road, highways for easy access. So if many industries are starting together or located in the same place, then they can make a nice road there for all of them together. There is one factory here, another factory in another town, then just for one factory alone they have to make road and it will be very expensive. So if many factories are there, they can construct nice roads together and they can share the expenses by different companies and all can use it together. So that is one advantage. Easy access. Then firms can benefit from exchange of knowledge. So if there are many companies working together, they can share the knowledge. So they don't have to say this is my knowledge, I will not tell others how I did this and so on. So if they share with others, they also will share with them. So both can get benefit from each other. That is another advantage of staying together in one place. Then services and facilities such as roads, car parks, waste disposal can be organized efficiently. So again, if many companies are staying together, working together, then they can share the facilities also. The facility like roads, they will make road together, they will share the road, or car parking. So many officers will be coming with their own car, so there should be enough place for parking their vehicles. Not like our place always parking vehicle on the roadside, but the company has to offer place, provide place for the staff, the workers, the managers to park their car. So if one company does not have enough place, they can take from another company. So they can share each other. They are friends, they are not enemies. They can work each other, cooperate together and so on. And also a lot of waste will be there. Every factory, every company, there will be a lot of waste, paper and other things. So they can work together, have one common place for disposing of this waste. So otherwise each company will have their own waste place and there will be so many waste places will be there. So they can all work together, discuss together, make one common place for disposing waste, putting waste, and that way they can save a lot of space. That is advantage of many industries working together in one place. Now, just one interesting fact. It is about little general knowledge. There is a phrase called being Bangalore. There is a when you read books or newspapers and so sometimes you will find this phrase. He is being Bangalore. So what is the meaning if you say being Bangalore? It means to lose one's job to someone in the city of Bangaluru. That means you have lost your job and somebody from the city of Bangalore is taking that job, getting that job. That is called being Bangalore. So you lose your job and a person coming from Bangalore is getting that job. That is called being Bangalore. So a few years ago, many IT jobs in USA were outsourced to countries like India where equally skilled labor was available at lower salaries. So many people in America, they lost their job and people from Bangalore, they got that job in America because the people were equally skilled. People in America, the same skill had there for the people of India from Bangalore. So both of them are having equally talented, equally skilled. And people in America, they need higher salary, otherwise they will not work. But people who came from Bangalore, they are ready to work for low salary. And therefore, Americans were dismissed from that company and people from Bangalore, they were appointed. So that is how that phrase came, being Bangalore. So those American people lost their job because people from Bangalore came and took up that job because they are ready to work for less salary. So American companies, they accepted and appointed people from Bangaluru. That is why we say being Bangalore. I hope you understood. So when you speak also, you can use this term in order to enrich your language and so on. So we come to the end of that lesson, and now let us see a few exercises that are given at the end of this textbook. You can take the next page and see the exercises. So the first one I will send you later. See the second one. Tick the correct answer. So Silicon Valley is located in which place? Yes, now we have said California. Silicon Valley is in California. Then second one. Which one of the following industries is known as sunrise industry? So that's industry called sunrise industry. What is it known as? That is this information and technology industry is known as sunrise industry. Then the third one. Which one of the following is a natural fiber? In the beginning of this lesson we learned that the natural fiber. Nylon is there, jute is there, acrylic is there. Which one is natural? It is a jute. Jute is the natural fiber. Then third question is distinguish between. That also I will give you later. Then see question number 4. Give 2 examples of the following in the space provided. So we have to write 2 examples each. Let's see what are they. So first one is 2 raw materials. You have to write names of 2 raw materials. Plenty of raw materials we have learned. What is used for producing something else. You can just say cotton. Then you can say iron ore. You can write so many cotton, we can write jute, we can write everything. So you can just say iron ore. This is a raw material for producing iron. Then second one is end product. That means after using raw materials, after the processing, something comes out. The goods that are produced, that is called end product. Examples of 2 end product. We can say the shirt that we are wearing. The shirt, that is the end product. So that is already finished producing. You can say shirt. Or we can say another one. We can say the pin that we use, safety pin. The safety pin is a finished product. Then number 3, 2 tertiary activities. Tertiary means service activities. Tertiary, we can say banking, transport and so on. Transport. Then number 4, 2 agro-based industries. 2 industries that are based on agriculture. You can say dairy farm, then cotton textile industry, cotton textile industry. Then number 5, 2 cottage industries. Cottage industry means we know people make on their own. They don't employ much people and so on. They just make in a small scale. Most of them work at home and so on. We can say pottery, making pots, and we can say basket weaving. two cooperatives. That means cooperative society. We said many people come together, work together, and start one business, start one industry. That's called cooperative sector industry. So one is, you can say, Anand Milk Union. Okay, and the second one is Sudha's Dairy. So that these are cooperative sector industries. Different people come together and work together in order to run this industry. That is Anand Milk Union. That is one industry. Another one is Sudha Dairy. So we come to the end of this lesson. So I request you again to read nicely this lesson from beginning onwards, and don't just keep it closed, but always keep it open, study nicely, and do well in your studies. So try to read again and again, understand well. So thanks for listening. Have a nice day. Bye.